Temp check. What kind of summer are we having this year? A family road trip summer? A beach bum summer? Or a wake me when the sun sets summer? With Instacart, choose your own adventure and skip the shopping side quests. Where available, you can get ice cream delivered to your hotel, sunscreen to the pool, or cold brew to your bed. Well, door. In as fast as 30 minutes. Wherever you find yourself this summer, you can get the goods. Download Instacart for free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum $10 per order. Excludes restaurants. Additional terms and fees apply.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
yes, goal,
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. 2H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
TuneIn is the audio platform with something for everyone. News.
In order to secure convictions in a court of law, it is essential that we conclusively.
Sports.
Shot clock at 4. Doncic. The step back 3. You bet.
Music.
You set my world on fire. Yes,
and even podcasts. Whatever you love, hear it right here on TuneIn. Go to TuneIn.com or download the TuneIn app to start listening.
Here is Jimmie James. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello.
So you've written a book that everybody is talking about in the golf world for sure. It's called Playing from the Rough, A Personal Journey Through America's 100 Greatest Golf Courses. But this also has a little bit of a societal theme to it as well. So tell us a little bit about the idea for the book, what you were trying to accomplish, how you picked the golf courses, all of that stuff.
Okay, real quickly, just on the golf courses, that part's easy. I use Golf Digest 100 Greatest Golf Courses, 100 Greatest Courses in America. And I used it because the list to really truly play the top 100, you have to play all the courses while they're in the top 100. And to do it, you have to do that really in about a year. Golf Digest has a list that lasts for 2 years, and I was doing my 1 year, half of 2017, half of 2018. I didn't know most of the courses on the list I'd never heard of, but that's how I got the list, was the Golf Digest list. With the book, I wanted to tell the story because I myself was fascinated by the contrast of my life, the contrast of golf, the idea and kindness of all of the people that I met, to share some of their stories, to praise my mother for the value she instilled in us and the perseverance and the expectation of looking for kindness in everyone. And I wanted to write a book where some would come for the golf and stay for the stories. Some would come for the stories and read about golf, which is something they'd never do in just the regular course of their lives. And so
Jimmy, real quick, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I also wrote it in a way that I hope that every reader is able to find a piece of themselves in the story.
I love it. So real quick, Jimmy, we were just talking, and a yes or no will do. Is your given name James James?
No, it's Jimmie, J-M-M-I-E.
Okay, good enough. So we were talking earlier also about the 100 greatest. Does that equate to the 100 most difficult? Not that you've played every course, obviously, but how challenging was the actual golf on this endeavor?
Some of the courses were extremely difficult. Not all of them were. But Pikewood National in Morgantown, West Virginia, Oakmont, Shinnecock, Pine Valley. Pine Valley, some golf courses, you'll have what people call a hole where you can sort of relax on, a let-up hole. At Pine Valley, there aren't any let-up shots. Every shot has to be precise. Get into the church pew bunkers at Oakmont, and you might as well pack a lunch. I mean, there are challenging aspects of a lot of the courses, and then some of them, like I thought Laurel Valley wasn't so hard. But there are some courses that were a lot less hard than some of those I just mentioned.
Talking with author Jimmie James. Playing from the Rough is the name of his new book. You had a challenging upbringing, raised by a single mother. You're an African-American man. You spent 33 years working at ExxonMobil, retired at the age of 58. So an incredibly interesting life you have led. Tell us what you learned about, maybe some have learned about yourself in this journey on America's 100 greatest golf courses. But what did you learn about America?
I learned that America is still a place where people will help other people achieve their dreams. I learned that America is a place that's still filled with challenges. We're not perfect, but the only way we're going to become more perfect is that each of us does our part to make it a better country. I think back to what President Kennedy said in the early 60s, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And I put that into ask not what problems your government can solve for you, but what problems can you solve for your country? That if each of us every day thought about what we can do to make our country a better country and how to work together to do that, that I think we would be more successful at creating a more perfect union.
And before we let you go, and I'm sorry our time is running out because this is a fascinating book that you've written, but I'm curious as a golfer, where did you play your best round of golf? Not necessarily your best score, but where did you play your best round of golf, and where did you play your worst?
My best round of golf was at Monterey Peninsula Shores course, and it was also my best score. It was, we talk about it today about being in the zone. There was a guy, a Hungarian psychologist, wrote a book. His name is Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, called Flow. And in Flow, it's where the mental part of you and the physical part of you, the boundary between the two just collapses. And you do everything you want to do the way you want to do it without even thinking about it. And that day, I was just swinging, and the ball was going exactly where I wanted it to go. And I shot a 76. I found my flow that day. My worst round and most challenging was Pikewood National in Morgantown, West Virginia. Playing the shortest tees were 7,100 yards with fairways bordered with 6 inches of Kentucky bluegrass rough and the same around the greens. There was no first cut. You missed by an inch, you could have trouble finding your ball. I shot a brutal 105 at Pikewood, highest score of the entire Odyssey.
And if you're like most golfers, those are the 2 rounds you'll probably always remember, right? The best and the worst.
Yes, I'll always remember those 2.
Well, Jimmie, thank you so much for coming on. It's a great idea you had to write this, and I'm glad you expanded your thoughts beyond just the playing of golf. Jimmie James, Playing from the Rough, his new book, The 100 Greatest Golf Courses in America. Thank you, Jimmie.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
Save on Cox Internet when you add Cox Mobile and get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G reliability on the go. So whether you're playing a game at home,
Yes, goal.
or attending one live, you can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability as measured by Ookla LLC in the U.S. to H 2023. Results may vary, not an endorsement. Other restrictions apply.
TuneIn is the audio platform with something for everyone. News.
In order to secure convictions in a court of law, it is essential that we conclusively.
Sports.
Shot clock at 4. Doncic. The step back 3. You bet.
Music.
You set my world on fire. Yes,
and even podcasts. Whatever you love, hear it right here on TuneIn. Go to TuneIn.com or download the TuneIn app to start listening.
It's a great day to venture out in a spacious and capable Toyota SUV. Like the new RAV4. With available all-wheel drive, it can go just about anywhere. And with plenty of passenger and cargo space, you'll go from morning carpool to weekend road trip without missing a beat. Plus, with available features like wireless charging and a touchscreen interface, your Toyota RAV4 will keep you connected no matter where you're going. Or check out a spacious Highlander. With seating for up to 8, it's a hub for family adventure. You'll drive in comfort and style with available heated and ventilated seats and all the latest tech. And with available hybrid models, your new Highlander can save you tons on gas. Right now, your local Toyota dealer has more vehicles in stock and is making delivery on new vehicles almost every day. So don't wait. Buy a RAV4 or Highlander today. Visit buyatoyota.com for deals and more. Toyota. Let's go places.